So, hi, my dear NEET UG aspirants. This is Manas Nanuja. So, students, in this small session, I would give you a brief idea how you can manage Karnataka and MCC round third, and what are the consequences if you get allotment in both these counseling for the round third. Okay, as you know, there are very high risk involved if you are participating in both the counseling for round third. Okay, as Karnataka security fees is almost the tuition fees for the round third. Okay, so first of all, if you have already joined in any of the deemed medical college, initially if you were allotted any deemed medical college or a government seat through All India in round one or round second, and you have joined that college, okay, then you are not eligible for Karnataka. So there is no possibility if you are already joined in JSS or Symbiosis, then you can wait for Kempegowda or St. Johnson Karnataka round third. Okay, so you are not eligible for Karnataka round third. I believe that this point is already clear to you. Okay, this is the basic point that if you have gotten any allotment in the All India round one or round second and you are joined there, okay, you have free exit, that is different thing. But if you have submit your documents, you have paid the tuition fee, and it is showing that the student has already joined there, then they are ineligible for Karnataka round. A very important point. Now, the biggest consequence that if you get allotment in All India, you have no allotment in All India, you have no allotment in Karnataka. Your rank is 1,20,000. Okay, and now you get a deemed medical college because you have put deemed medical colleges. Like, see, initially you thought Karnataka cutoffs would be very low in the round second because seats have increased. It would reach like last year 1,25,000. I might get Farooq Medical College. So there is no need to add D medical colleges in round second. But now you see Karnataka cutoffs are still 1,09,000, which is far behind last year 1,33,000. So you are writing D medical colleges also. And if your rank is 1,11,000 maybe, then you are still hoping that maybe just 5% chance we can get SR Patil or KVJ Sulya. Because FAME Mysore does not have seats currently, the recently established college. Okay, I have already shared the expected cutoffs. You can watch the session. The link would be coming on this side. And further, I have detailed discussed the mop-up round rules. If you have any confusion regarding the detailed rules, now you can watch that session also. That link will be visible also on this side. Okay, so now talking about the students that got the allotment in All India round third and that are also for participating in Karnataka round three. So what they have to do, like if you get maybe GSS Mysore there, GSS Mysore you get, then you get in Karnataka, the provisional result would come after MCC round third. Okay, so Karnataka would be delayed this time. Okay, so if you have a allotment in Karnataka for 12 lakh per annum college and you also have GSS Mysore, then if you want Karnataka allotted college, then you have to visit KEA in person and you have to submit a letter that you want the KEA seat. Okay, if you have MCC allotment and you want the 12 lakh per annum medical college, you do not want JSS Mysore, you just kept that as a backup because you were hoping that Karnataka is very less chance there, but you miracle happens and you get 12 lakh per annum seat in the provisional allotment. Then you have only one thing to do, you have to go to Karnataka, inform them that I do not want the deemed medical college seat, I want the 12 lakh per annum seat. Thus, they would allow you to participate in the final allotment. This is the biggest catch here. If you get a allotment in Karnataka round third, okay, and you also have allotment in All India round third, and if you do not inform Karnataka authorities that you want Karnataka college, then they would forfeit your fees and they would not also give you allotment. You get SR Patil, but you have also got GSS Mysore there, and you did not visited KE office to inform that we want SR Patil. Then even if in the final allotment list your name is mentioned, you won't get the seat. Okay, you would be out of the final allotment. Okay, to be eligible for the final allotment, you need to go to KEA in person, submit a request that I want the KEA seat, I do not want the deemed medical college that has been allotted to me in the round third. Then only you are eligible for the final allotted list. Okay, hence they would forfeit the complete deposit you have done, maybe the 12 lakh rupees you have submitted, and also you won't get the seat. So it is a very risky thing if you are applied in both the counseling. So be cautious. If you want 12 lakh per annum college, then remember, as soon as Karnataka provisional result comes and if you have an allotment in the All India round third, go in person to the KA office, submit your request that I want to be participating in the final allotted list. I want this list, because if you get in provisional, you would definitely get it final also, because they do not allow choice editing after provisional results. So if you get in provisional, you would surely get in the final allotment. So you have to be quick. You have to visit Karnataka in person and submit that I want the Karnataka Medical College, not the All India allotted college. Okay, else your 12 lakh rupees are gone if you get allotment in MCC and you choose that. Then you have to take that MCC and your 12 lakh rupees would be gone if you get a provisional or final allotment here also. Secondly, if you do not get any allotment in Karnataka, one doubt was there that I do not get any allotment in Karnataka, then your 12 lakh rupees would be refunded. The interval depends on KA. But yeah, if you do not get the allotment in round third, they would refund the complete 12 lakh rupees to you. Okay, so that was the biggest doubt if you are participating in All India and in Karnataka. In both the cases, your deposit, security deposit, if you get allotment in either of those, you do not join MCC, your 2 lakh rupees is gone. You do not join Karnataka, your 12 lakh rupees are gone. Okay, so either of the security deposit you are gonna get forfeit. But yeah, remember, it is very risky. So please decide in advance that do you want to risk 12 lakh per annum seat for Karnataka? Because your money would be, see, when this you submit the 12 lakh rupees, they would return in 5-6 days. And you also have to submit the fees in the medical college. So it is struck now. So remember, Karnataka cutoffs are gonna increase. So if you are hoping to get a D medical college, just think about D medical colleges. Okay. If you feel that Karnataka, your rank is 1,20,000 and you see that there are hardly any chance, so do not submit that 12 lakh rupees. Okay. If you just want the 12 lakh per annum medical college in Karnataka. So with this, I end my session. This was Manas Kanduja. To know further your possibility regarding Karnataka or Deemed Medical College or Uttar Pradesh, you can book a paid session via our WhatsApp number. This number is not for doubt. It is just to book the paid session. You can join my Telegram Manas Kanduja 1430 for all the regular updates. If you get allotment in KA or in the your MCC, in both the cases you are gonna lose the caution deposit. Okay, there is no free exit this time. In Karnataka, your loss would be 12 lakh rupees if you are going for the 12 lakh per annum seats.